Hey everyone, Sarah back here again today for the Erica Rose Creates Design team, and I am playing with the Just Beachy kit that you can get on her website. There'll be links below so that you can go ahead and check it out. I cut down that first piece of cardstock, didn't come in the kit or anything like that. That's for my stash. It's a Vicky Bouton mixed media foundation paper. I had plans for doing some mixed media on my background, so I cut it down so I could go ahead and put it on this striped background. I also gutted that page so I didn't waste it. And I'm grabbing Lucky Clover and Pine Needles, Distressed Oxide from my stash, and this stencil from my stash as well. And I mean, it kind of stinks. A lot of this you don't end up seeing anyways, but it was just something fun to play with, and I love this paper because it doesn't really bow like regular cardstock does. It's a lot thicker and heavy duty. I am having problems wording apparently again. Nothing unusual there. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm just kind of mixing and matching the two colors around on it. So there's a darker and a lighter. I'm going to pull my water brush and go around the edges of it. And then I don't like just having the edges done. It doesn't do what I want. There's not enough water. There's not enough watercolor look to it. It looks too together still. So I grabbed a piece of plastic and dipped it in the water and did that. And then I will clean this mess up and make another one by smashing it on my desk so I can add splatters. This one is actually not a beach layout. It's still from when we were in Florida. We went to a refuge. It was awesome. You got to be up close and personal with a bunch of the birds and some of the other animals as well. It was awesome. But these guys were not like caged. In the pictures, it's cranes and I think storks and flamingos. And so there was just a bunch of different like birds that were out. The other animals, some of the animals were caged, and stuff. Most of them are trying to get better at this refuge, or all of them are trying to get better at this refuge. So it was just interesting to see all of them and learn about them and get to be so close to them. I didn't even notice at this point, but I messed up the top left-hand corner. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but I am impatient, so none of that is dry. And I did something running my hand across it or something, and so it's all smudged and smeared up there at the top, and I will have to find something to cover it. I mean, it is what it is. It happens all the time. I do this all the time because I am impatient and I don't like to wait. Anyways, I am grabbing a couple pieces of paper. They were actually from a cut apart sheet that's in the kit, but I'm using the back sides. And so I'm going to go ahead and back these. And that's when I noticed that I had messed up the top corner. And I'm like, oh, well, I'll figure it out later. But I moved it off to the side so I wouldn't mess up anything else while I continue to add layers behind my photos. These are from a cut apart sheet in the kit as well. Just the tags, they've got sayings and stuff on the other side. But I wanted these ones up here. So I'm going to go ahead and add those up there. And I'm going to start pulling ephemera here in a second. And honestly, I'm just going to pull a bunch of pieces and figure out what I want to use. I'm going to stick them down here and there, where I think I might want them. I had to use the flamingo. I mean, I have a picture of a flamingo, so I needed to use it. And I don't have a picture of a peacock, but it's a bird, and these are all birds, so I'm using it. Adventure is the title. I know that really has nothing to do with this, but it was an awesome place for us to walk through. We also saw manatees at this place. It was awesome. They were rehabbing them as well. There was 3 of them. But I didn't really get any good pictures of them because they were kind of pinned up at the moment because one of them was hurt, so they had to be separated. Anyways, I'm going through and pulling things from the sticker sheet, some more of the florals and stuff like that, just to kind of tuck them in here and there. I use florals a lot, but I thought this way they are birds and they are kind of in the forest area, so I was going to go ahead and use some of those. I thought about covering it up, the boo-boo up with a floral, and decided against it. I like the little sunshine. He's cute. This little iguana or lizard, it's not an iguana, chameleon is bigger than the other one, so I decided to grab that one and put it up there. I was going to use florals up there where I messed up, but I decided against it and decided to use this top of this tag. So I'll rough it up like I do everything else. And I'm going to decide to use that up there. I think I even, this little palm frond I put under there as well. And I'll just go ahead and glue it down. I think that's the first thing I actually glue down. And then I'm going to start with everything else as well. I'm going to rough up the edges as I go. Just making sure that, they're messed up. I like them roughed up. I just like the way it looks, and it gives a little bit of dimension without giving a ton. And honestly, I don't know what I had on my brush because I know Distress Oxides are not shimmery, but whatever I had on it made the background a bit shimmery, and I'm okay with that. I don't not like it. I'm gluing everything down here. I'm going to add some 3D foam to the peacock, just like I did to the word adventure, and pop it up a little bit over the top of the photos. And then I already stuck that sticker down with the palm trees. I did it to where it would sit behind the flamingos so that they would be up higher than it. And I glued the chameleon down as well. This says, travel does the heart good. Agreed. I love to travel. That one says, go somewhere. And then this last one said, enjoying life. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple more stickers. This one says, relax and chill. I'm going to put a flower down here, and then I will put a leaf as well. Wasn't sure where I was going to put it, but I found out. I'm going to clean up. I'm going to grab my pen and just do a little journaling about the refuge that we went to and saw all these animals. And then that will finish this layout for me. Like I said, below will be links to Erica's shop, the kit. You can get the kit with instructions and without instructions. But yeah, that finishes this layout for me. If you enjoy this, please remember to like and subscribe, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye!